What up, gents? Welcome to TSG Uncut. I'm your host, Shaun C. We are back with another live stream. I feel like it's been forever because we didn't do a live stream last week. My daughter was in town. Okay, all that makes sense. Y'all got to excuse me tonight. I'm just in a t-shirt, some shorts. It's gotten warmer, a little warmer where I'm at. And I just decided I'm going to relax. Also, I had to eat before I got on here. I'm on a diet right now. And I don't even want to call it a diet. I've just changed up what I eat. And I'll be willing to talk to y'all more about that. But as of right now, got my eat on, got me some water. Not gonna be drinking, trying to maintain that. Hope you all have had a good week so far. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate you. Before I want to get started with a video, okay? Let us get this video going. Okay, I just want y'all to hear this real quick.
The reason women are...
Sorry, let me start this over. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear that, okay? I need to know everything is working properly so we can go ahead and do the thing, okay?
The reason women aren't appreciative of men nowadays is because y'all are not the men that was back in the day. Like, if y'all were the men that were back in the day, y'all would be appreciated more.
Now, I wanted to start off with that clip. And that clip right there, this clip right here. Thank you so much, Koser. This clip right here is indicative of everything that's going on with relationships. It's like the goalpost continues to get moved constantly. And the problem is that in one instance, she says, if we acted more like the men back in the day, we would be appreciated. Even the men back in the day weren't appreciated. Men back in the day, they were raised a certain way, and they were watching the same changes. You got to imagine, we feel like, wow, this shit is crazy, the way women act nowadays, but we kind of have grown up with it. We kind of saw it coming, right? It might feel like it all happened at once. But the truth is, we saw it coming. We saw it slowly rolling in. Now, it's a little shocking when you think back, especially when you're old enough to look back and see how dating used to be, how relationships used to be. It's still a shock. But imagine back in the day, right? All of a sudden, back in the day, old school cats, okay? Think about y'all dads, think about y'all grandpas, think about them cats. And think about women like, you know what, I'm gonna go work. I'm gonna go do this. I don't want to be here, like blah, blah, blah. Think about it. Them old school cats wasn't taking no lip off of nobody, okay? They wasn't having none of it. And then all of a sudden, they woman up there, no, what do you mean no? So I remember, I'm old enough, and a lot of you all that watch this channel are old enough to remember the time when women were complaining about how men were back then. I remember that through growing up. I remember all the movies and the shows being geared toward women being more independent and men having to deal with it. Matter of fact, some very successful movies are made where they show women overcoming. First thing that pops in my mind, like back in the day, was 9 to 5, Dolly Parton and all them, right? Proving that that they can go to work, that they can be in the corporate world, and you got to accept them and listen to them roar. And good on women for that. Seriously, I told you, I'm not hating. But there was something that was lost there, wasn't there? See, men didn't change. We just adjusted our behaviors. We've had to adjust our behaviors because it's not like women were actually looking for equality, right? If women were looking for equality, then there's certain things that they would fight for now. Hey, why is this child support thing ain't right? Why is it that good men get put through the ringer, but the bad dudes, they just pretty much get off scot-free. How is it that we make the same amount of money, but yet I got to pay alimony? You know, why do me and her make roughly the same? Why do I have to pay child support at all? We have enough money to take care of our kids. See, now the state is involved. And women didn't have a problem with the state being involved because it benefited them. Now, can you necessarily live off of the state? Some women can, some women can't. The state isn't always just giving these women all this money and they can live off of it. There are some women that struggle through that when they're single moms and stuff like that. But let's be real about something. When you go back to this woman's statement saying that, hey, if you guys act like the dudes back in the day, we'll treat you with more respect. We'll be appreciative of you. And that's when you realize there's always the truth and the lie. I say it all the time because that's what I hear when I hear them talking. I always wait. Okay, that sounds good. Up, there it is. There's the lie. There it is. When she talks about getting appreciative, you'll get appreciation when you start being like the guys back in the day. She's not talking about the guys that wasn't going to take no lip off of no woman. The guys that are not going to let you put your hands on him. The guys that's like, when I leave, I go where I go. I'll be where I be. I ain't got to tell you where the hell I'm at. The guys that you want that back, it's not what she's talking about. What she's talking about is what a lot of these women are talking about. What they want when they say, if you be like the guys back in the day, we'll be appreciative of you. Oh, we want you to still open doors. We still want you to pay for all the dates. We want you to pay for the house and everything. We want you to do the stuff that benefits us. That's what she meant. And then we're going to appreciate you after that. Gents, I've been doing this for a minute now, okay? This is my 6th year being on YouTube. Way longer than that being an adult, okay? I'm going to say for a certainty, it is very rare that when you start in today's day and age, that you do for a woman to the level that they talking about. I'm not saying do it for a woman, but I'm saying to the level that they want you to do, trick off on them and stuff like that. Rarely do you get that respect at the end of that. If anything, Vince, a lot of these modern women actually lose respect for you when you do that. Tonight, I intend to show you, as I do in live stream fashion, I'm going to show you tonight why these women are still single and undateable. While they're worried about whether or not we're doing the same things for them, what this woman has shown or what she really means is part of the reason why we just leaving them single. Nobody wants to deal with that shit. Now, I've been taking y'all down a path for the last couple of videos. Thank y'all for supporting the channel on that. But tonight, I'm going to put some more puzzle pieces together. Tonight, I'm going to show you behaviors that we're seeing, especially if you're a woman watching. I'm going to show you little things that we see. Now, in each of these cases tonight of the video clips I'm going to show you, it's going to seem extreme. It's like, well, what woman does that? Oh, enough. But I'd rather show you the extreme cases so that you would get what we're feeling, what we're seeing as men. And gents, I want you to see this because I want to make sure that when you see these signs, when you see these behaviors, when you see these traits, have enough goddamn dignity to say, you know what, I got to get out of this. I'm not gonna be her dummy. I'm not gonna be her rag doll. And if I gotta do all of this stuff to get your appreciation and your respect, then I would rather be by myself. And that is the case that I'm gonna make before you tonight. I don't have a lot of clips. I have 10 total clips, and I've already used one of them. I'm not gonna keep you here long because I got work to do. I actually filmed my members only video before coming on here. So that'll probably be out tonight or tomorrow. But a members only video, I owe y'all. Thank you to my members. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And I promise to be cranking out more members only videos this month. Again, last month was a little rough. If you've watched my video, I'm feeling better. This diet thing that I'm doing like a Mediterranean diet. Low carbs, low to no carbs, and then tuna, salmon, greens, or olive oil, stuff like that. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm gonna have a six pack, but what I promise is that I'm about to drop some pounds, okay? Because your boy want to be around for a while, right? I'm gonna come in the comments. I'm gonna go in the comments and figure out who we got up in here. But before we do, I got a few announcements to make. Y'all know how it is. Got to pay the bills there. So got my Stanley Cup here, right? I got my ashwagandha that I use. If you don't know about this, I'm telling you, look it up. Ashwagandha. If you know, you know. Now listen, I don't have any sponsors on this channel, and I've been doing this for 6 years. I don't have any sponsors. You know why? Because I refuse to promote products that I don't believe in or that I don't use. So in all of my videos, if you look down in the description, there's a list of stuff that I use that I swear by. And I promise you, it's been good for me. Hopefully it's good for you, okay? Everyday stuff. Just checking all that out supports the channel. You all watching and supporting the videos supports the channel. And I thank each and every one of you guys. Also, I apologize because there was a couple of you all that sent some super chats and I didn't get a chance to write everybody's name down because I should have put you all down on the tickler. From now on, if I go through the comments and I see you on the tickler for the next live stream, you'll be on there. Shout out to DeMarcus for the $2 holla. Thank you so much, DeMarcus. And there was a bunch of other you that sent $2. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Again, you all, this is your channel. You all help to build this channel. The support that you give allows me to continue to be able to do this. And I'm grateful to each and every one of you guys. I see, let me do something real quick. Please bear with me. I'm going to copy. I'm going to see if we can get P on here for a second. Hopefully his new headphones work. If they don't, then I'm going to kick you out, P. You got to go. So I don't know if you got time. There we go. All right. I sent you a link, P. So if you want to come up, go ahead. All right. First of all, again, shout out to the gents. I can't do this channel without you guys. We're coming up on 6 years here in June, okay? So less than a few months away will be 6 years I've been doing this, okay? I want to say thank you to everybody who's continued to rock with me through this. You guys are like brothers to me. You guys are like a family to me now. And I look forward to talking to you guys. And honestly, as you guys got me through, when I was going through it, talking to you guys kind of got me through that period. I'm telling you, I'm feeling a lot better now. I guarantee that. And I just want to say thank you to the gents, okay? Again, also you all supporting every video. Y'all supporting every video is amazing. And last plug, okay? And then I'm going to start reading y'all comments. The last plug I'm going to make is if you haven't seen our new channel, me and P's new channel over Partners in Crime, go over to the Partners in Crime, not now, but go over to Partners in Crime. Make sure you guys subscribe to that channel. It's just us just talking mess in a more, just in a loose setting. I know you guys will. Speaking of it, hold on. Wow.
Yo, 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 what's good? What's good?
What's happening, man? Hopefully it sounds good on my end. Hopefully they can hear you, right?
Hopefully. I'm good. I'm here. I'm here.
All right. Yeah, I can't believe I just kicked that thing. All right. What's going on with you, P? How everything going today?
Uh, same old, same old. Can't complain.
Yep, yep,
People to
yep.
put in jail, things to do, you know.
So, stopping people that's running red lights
Yeah,
and stop signs and shit.
yeah. You know what happened earlier.
All right, yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually, man, whatever headphone you got sound a lot better than the one in the past, bro.
As long as it's working, I'm good.
Nah, you coming in clear. Hopefully, what the hell just happened? He just dropped out all of a sudden. All right, look, he'll come back through. Let me go up here and see who we got. I'm gonna run through this very quickly, okay? What up, Shaun C, TSG, Big Dog Homie, and the Uncut City Peeps. Thank you for being here, Preston. I appreciate you. All right, we got you back. What happened, man?
Yeah, I don't know. You know, shit happens.
Power Stunner. Shout out to you. He said they can have the hood dudes then. That's right. Y'all can,
That's what
yeah,
I'm
they can.
talking about. What are we missing? I don't want the hood chicks. So y'all can throw it all over there.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
ahead.
Listen. Obviously, with the thumbnail, sometimes I got to get y'all in the door to get to the bigger issue that we're talking about. Again, everything that we talk about tonight, P, is going to feel exaggerated, right? But I think it's important because it doesn't matter if it's exaggerated. We're seeing a lot of the women share these similar traits, and all of them are red flags. That's my point. All right. That's you, man. Maul's dinner. What was that? You wrote that.
Mel's Diner. I was trying to put Mel's Diner, but I was driving at the
Mel's
time.
Diner. Yeah, yeah, I forgot about that. Mel's Diner. Yeah. Shout out to Buck 504. Wow, what's that? Goddamn,
Wow.
goddamn Skippy. Oh, shout out to Rock Fresh. He said HHF. The champ. Thanks for being here, brother. Always great to have you come through. Appreciate you, man. Noble Justice. He said, bro, sound like he been drinking since 12 years old. Who been drinking since 12? Oh,
Better try.
what I said earlier, I don't know.
Mm.
Did she actually say that men did she actually say men should be more appreciative? What the F kind of new crack is this chick snorting? Oh, when she says something stupid, just respond HHF. She gonna like, what? Oh, Buck said, yes, sir. Women try to manipulate so bad, but these simple rules and conversations has to be dissected that way. Buck says lots of simps out there, homie. Yeah, absolutely, man. And they holding the game down. And that is exactly the point. Too many simps are gassing the delusions. My granny, deceased, shout out, rest in peace there. This generation of women see men as utilities. Yeah. Lanier, thank you for being here, man. I appreciate you. Yo, preach, bro. They going crazy. Okay. You're welcome. Appreciate you, Buck. Greetings all. Hey, Anon, man, what's going on, man? Great seeing you. I didn't see you through in a minute. Michael says, I'm 61 and you are correct. My father, when women were doing the same things modern women are doing, I saw it coming. Yeah, no, listen, they were already starting to change for the dudes back in the day. What I was saying earlier, P, when she said if you do what the old school dudes did, then we'd be appreciative. It was different. It was a huge change for those older dudes to deal with. What you
Well,
think?
I'm gonna say it like this. You know, I grew up with my grandparents. They raised me, so
Yep.
I seen that generation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And let me tell you, y'all wouldn't have appreciated nothing because y'all wouldn't have lasted long enough to deal with what those women dealt with them dudes. Like, I love my
Yeah.
grandfather to death, but he was something special. Like I
He,
said, I mean,
yeah.
my grandfather. How do I explain this? Let me see if I can break this down real quick. My mother's mother is my grandmother, but that's not his wife. I'll just put it to you that way. And there's two
Okay.
more There's two more of them the same way. So if you all say y'all would be more appreciative of them dudes, baby, let me tell you, y'all wouldn't last. Y'all wouldn't last. Y'all think dealing with us dudes is a problem. Y'all wouldn't last 2 months with them because they gonna tell you where to go, what to say, what to do, and if you don't like it, it ain't no such thing as whatever. You're gonna do it or you're gonna get
Right.
out. It ain't no back talk. It was none of that in our house. Not saying that my grandfather was the bad person, but
Sure.
there's just things that my grandmother understood from that era. And that's just how it was.
Yep. And that's exactly what we've been trying to say. But again, I told you, I fully believe that she just talking about the benefits, opening doors. She talking about chivalry and shit like that. There's no way she talking about the old school dudes. You know what I
Mm-mm.
mean? There's
But
no
see,
way.
but see, she's so young, she don't even know what she talking about. That's the thing. She talking TV talk. That's what it is. That's TV talk. That
Yeah.
ain't real talk. You didn't grow up in one of them households. I did. And let me tell you, it wasn't too many doors being open. My grandma was in the kitchen cooking every day. It was a meal
Hmm.
done every day. So when you talk about this appreciation, sweetheart, you gotta understand there was things you had to do. It wasn't
Hmm.
it wasn't no take me out to eat. It was get your ass in that kitchen and cook.
Yeah. Listen,
So
and my great grandmother pretty much was like the matriarch of our family, but even she had rules for me. Like I try to get around the kitchen. She's like, you need to get up out of here. You a young boy. You were essentially she was like, you the prince of the family. You don't
mhm,
be up in the kitchen. Now I was
mhm.
still peak. That's how I learned the little things. I learned about cooking a little bit. But I'm saying for the most part, she's like, you don't be up in here, baby. This ain't where you be at. You need to go out there. You know what I mean? And it wasn't even like
And
a me running through the kitchen. It was just like in her mind, this ain't your place.
that's what I'm
That
about
that
to say.
was
I was just about to say that my grandma would say a woman's place is in the kitchen. You ain't no woman, get out of here. You
yeah.
can't say that nowadays. They gonna be like, "What you talking about?" What, blah, 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 blah." See, you can't have all that lip and appreciate the men back in that era
You can't
because
have
you'd
that
end
lip,
up
girl.
you'd end up losing your truthfulness if you had that lip with the men back in that era.
Man,
That's just what it was.
that pimp hand be strong,
That
son.
scratch. I mean scratch.
Strong. Bang bang, bitches, bang bang. Buck said, wow, was him.
Chilling, chilling, you heard me?
Yeah, what's that? Anon says women from the ancient timeline, they are picky, period. Now have social media. Women receive more advanced, is not knowing to more advanced, is not knowing to black men, period, etc. All right. We are definitely ain't missing a damn thing. Retro Big Cat, hey, good seeing you. I'll let today's women have hood guys. I'm good. Yeah, we all feel the same way about that one. DeWine, man, he said this is literally the foresight epidemic. We'll have to see the repercussions from. We'll have to live with them and just adapt. Of course, yeah, we've been adapting though. So go back to what we just talked about, DeWine. We think about what we just talked about. You weren't even expected to be in the kitchen back in the day. Now everybody I know how to cook. The dudes I know how to cook because it's like, wait, I'm an adult. I need to know how to cook anyway. But I'm talking about we live in a
And that
time where hold on. We live in a time where the dudes I know could cook better than some of the women I know.
never mind. I was just about to say we gotta
Did I
be in the
take
kitchen
that?
because they can't be in the kitchen. So you took it from me. So
I knew I got you. I was like, yo,
damn.
hey, on Partners in Crime, I think you got me the other day with something.
Yeah, yep. I had to pay you back some bitch. Yep.
Oh shit. Uh, women are starting to become handlers of men. They don't have a voice anymore. They pretty much. We're gonna talk about that here in a little bit. Then kick rocks, lady. Chivalry dead. Y'all killed it. That's absolutely right. Dark Souls said they rent out to them before men, and then insurance cheaper. Yeah, they are cheaper. You all created this problem, so shut the F up and stop complaining. Have a tall glass of it sucks to be you, Buttercup, because we don't give 10 flying F. Oh, you almost got me to say it there, Preston. All right, let's get to
I want to say one thing for the next video. See
go ahead. Let me
on
set
that
this up
last
anyway.
on that on that video you put out there. It seems like, again, growing up in the household I grew up in, it, it seems like they don't understand certain things. Like, again, women are saying, she's saying particularly, she missed the dudes from that era, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Um, Women nowadays, again, they use dudes like paychecks. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Dudes, dudes from that era, sweetheart, you wasn't getting nothing. It was no trips. It was no none of that. It was none of this y'all talking about. It was basically y'all sat home and then y'all wanted to cry about equality, like you were saying earlier, wanting to be equal. And then when men decided, you know what? Hey, let's give it a shot. Y'all ran away from equality, and now y'all modern women want men to be y'all support system.
yeah. No, actually, that's it. It's like, yeah, you're like, hey,
So,
I want to be able to do what I want to do with no consequences, but you can't do what you want to do with no consequences. Yeah, when I make bad decisions with bad consequences, you need to go ahead and take care of that too, because you the man.
hey, you know when I knew shit was getting out of hand?
What was that?
When
Where's
my
that?
mom when my mama told Wilford, my money is my money and your money is my money. So I
Yo,
knew
yo,
right there we was gonna be in trouble in the future. I knew right there. That's where it started for me.
yo. Let me give y'all a description because y'all just heard the name Wolford. I want to give y'all a description. This is the best way. Now, P don't say a goddamn thing. Don't say nothing. Y'all remember the movie House Party? You remember the dude that was there and said, "Let me get that Dick Gregory." The big fat dude that was like, "Let me get that. Hey, Peanut, let me get some of that Dick Gregory." If you know, you know. That was Wolford. Tell me I'm not lying.
You not lying. I can't say shit. I can't say shit.
Peanut, let me get some of that Dick Gregory. Oh my God, bro. All right. You have to tell. We'll have to talk about that. We'll have to talk about that on Partners in Crime one day.
Yeah, we got to get into that
We
one.
got to get on the Partners in Crime. All right, let's get to the first video or the second video, I guess.
Hi guys, so I'm in Chicago right now. Walla just flew me out a couple of days ago, and we had a really good time. We went to a courtside game the other night, and then he took me to a really nice dinner, and then he took me shopping. So I'm having a lot of fun, honestly.
I already done spent 10,000 on you, and there you go recording me again.
What's wrong?
I'm not happy with this experience.
Why you look salty?
I'm saying I spent $10,000 on you. I thought I would have been a tractor already by now.
Okay, now you sound perverted.
That ain't perverted.
Just
That's grown man
because
shit.
you
What
flew
you
me
mean?
out doesn't mean
You told me I was gonna have a good time.
And we had a good time. We had a great time
I'm
at the
saying,
freaking game. We had a great time at the game. We had a great time out last night at dinner. We had a great time at the mall. So I don't know what your problem is.
I'm saying though, like you told me, like, don't worry about nothing. And you said you was gonna do certain things that you hadn't done yet.
Okay, like what's the rush? Why are you acting perverted? I've only been here for 2 days. Why are you acting like a pervert?
You need to be here for 0 days because I'm not happy with this.
You sound insane right now.
What you
Just
mean?
like you're salty because I didn't give you no cookie. Like
I spent 5,000 on the steak.
that's cap. That's cap. Ain't no fucking steak $5,000.
No, I'm just saying.
That's cap.
I'm just saying. How
the whole experience might have been 10 bands, but
the whole experience was 10 bands.
I'm fucking crazy right now.
So, I'm just trying to see, can I get my money back?
Get your money back?
Yeah.
Nigga, what? Could I get my time back?
Yo, she dropped the whole info.
You sound crazy right now. You sound fucking crazy right now.
Oh, damn. Now that's that old school. Y'all ain't
There you go. Now what you missing, baby?
That's what you wanted. Y'all said y'all wanted that old school. He knocked that goddamn phone right out of her hand, bro. Yo, he looking at she get slapped the shit out of her with that phone, bro. Yo.
Hey, bro. I know I'm old. This boy says he didn't say date. He said experience. What the experience?
What is that?
Is she a Disney ride? What the fuck is? I mean, sorry. What's going on?
Coastal Star says, damn, 10 G's. Bro, that's the part I can't get out of my head. What y'all doing in a regular city and you need 10 G's for?
Hmm.
Ain't like, oh no. Look, they didn't go to like out of the country and then villa or something. No, they up here in a regular ass city. Talk about some 10 G's.
And she a regular
Yo,
ass chick talking about some 10 G's. Come on, Doc.
yeah, right. Look, cause you think, bro, they swear. They swear like, matter of fact, I'll prove that later. I'll make my point later. I'll reference her a little bit later. Okay. But again, everything with these modern women today is about their looks, what they think they deserve. This woman got tats all over the goddamn place. He thought what did he think? What did he think that she would do? First of all, did he think that she was into him? Oh, he said, oh, well, you said if I do this, that, and the third, then you was gonna break me off. Man, these women, bro. So here's the point, P. Gents. The reason why I showed y'all this video right here, because this is one of the things I want to talk about. And it's one of the things y'all said in the comments. Too many dudes out here simping hard, bro. And listen, I started thinking about something, P. I heard a dude say, yo, I'm tricking because that's what I do. I'm a trick. And I kind of respect it, and I'm going to tell you why. Because you got to know about yourself, okay? But you also can't be a sucker, because being a simp ain't just because you tricking off money. Man, he got, bro. He got. That's my point. Being a simp ain't just, hey, okay, look, maybe you ain't got it like that. Maybe you use money to get what you got to get. I'm not knocking nobody hustle in that respect, but don't get got, bro. He got.
His big ass was over there pouting. That's what it was. You too big to be pouting, boy.
Actually,
Seriously.
you know what?
You
Actually, let me. He was pouting. Hold up,
he
bro.
was
I gotta find.
pouting. You ain't gonna give me no. Shut up.
Ah, he was all sad, bro. Look. I got the perfect. Look, watch this. Bro, he was pouting, bro. My,
Mm-mm.
my dude was pouting. Again, man, let me say this, man. All's fair right now. I get it. I do what you got to do. I'm saying don't be a simp to these women. There's no way you thought. There's no way you was like, well, I'm going to spend all this money and then with the hopes that she going to do something. That's simping.
Mm.
There's no
You,
way. It should even
you,
took that much money.
you know why?
What's up?
Because again, he ain't used to nobody on that caliber. So when he started spitting this 10 band game to her, she was like, well, we gonna do what we do. In his mind, that mean we gonna do something. In her mind, that mean I'm gonna take you for whatever I want to do, and you gonna shut up and do it. That's what it is. It's like, bro, you got played and don't even understand. You didn't even have the G to stand up to a woman like that. You ain't had the
Yeah.
game to stand up to a woman like that.
Hold up, though, P. He got the racks.
And that's the part I don't understand. You got the money, you got the power. You flipping the whole game around, homie, and then you pouting about it. Boy,
Bro.
look.
Boy, look.
Boy,
Boy,
look.
look. Oh, 17. Shout out to Wine. What's happening? He said, how you going to haggle wine and have a temper tantrum for a feline? Ah, Preston got his laugh on. Oh, dark 80s, man. He like, what? Yeah, bro. It's silly rabbit tricks are for kids.
Apparently.
Hey, that's real right here. What he just said. He wasn't taught right, bro. He wasn't.
No.
He was not taught right, bro. If you got to haggle and beg for a feline, she don't desire you. Exactly, bro. I went to Europe for
He
less than 10 G's. Coast of snobs.
he
Tell.
he he what we call hustling backwards. That's what he is. He hustling backwards.
Hustling
Like,
backwards. That's exactly it. She was fake bragging. Yeah, she was. He said
why wouldn't she
150.
though?
He said 150 at most for a date. Listen, with my woman, I took her out. We got to go back to that restaurant. I had one of the best steaks I ever had in my life, and I wound up dropping like almost 3 something. It was a nice fancy restaurant up in one of these casinos, and
Mm-hmm.
it was worth the experience. But that's my woman, though. Like,
That's what you're supposed to do.
but look, she don't be like, the one thing I love about my woman, man, she don't be asking me that stuff. It's just we like to do shit together, and then we just do it, and then bam,
And,
you know what I'm saying?
and that's the part that baffles me so much about the modern women. They feel like they supposed to ask. Like, men in that era, going back to the first video, I wish you would have fixed your mouth to ask a man to take you out on a $300 dinner. Boy,
Every man that I've been with has.
Yeah. Rock Fresh, shout out to you. He said that's why they single and struggling to this day. You know what? Rock Fresh, you just set up the next video. Why they struggling to this day? I'm ready. I'm gonna catch
they
y'all
gonna
comments.
continue to struggle.
It ain't about a struggle, but so now you got women who expect you to trick off for them. Check this one out. Tell me what you think about this, y'all.
Every man that I've been with has always paid for everything.
You got a man now?
Not right now, no.
Why not?
Because I live in Miami, and I told myself I wanted to be single and learn how to properly love myself and focus on being alone.
I call Cap. We moved to Miami and found out that you are not alone. There's other bitches here with you, trying to get paid too. Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
Yo.
Oh, I call Cap too.
That
Big
is Cap,
Cap.
right?
I've been to Miami, sweetheart. You not trying to be by yourself to work on yourself. You by yourself because you can't compete.
Yep. Listen. Looking at her right now, she might be cute in a small town or, a small city.
New
Miami? Well, yeah, she be a light skinned little red bone in New Orleans or something. Man, you talk about Miami? Man, she a dime a dozen. You be like, no, man.
She work at Burger King in Miami.
Yeah. Bang, bang. Flip the burger. Give me two patties, all beef. Give me 2 beef, all beef patties, fries, and special sauce. Don't skimp on the sauce. Yeah, man. Yeah. She still used and ran through. Hey, Jamil said she New Jersey cute.
She stinky city cute.
Yeah, bro. Hey. She looks like D from 5150 now, not back in the album cover days. Oh man. Let me put it back up on screen. Yo, so listen, my point of bringing up this video is she said a few things that stood out to me, and I want to get your thoughts on this, P. One of the things she said that stood out to me was the fact that she said, she started off with, every man, this is how she started off. Every man I talk to pay for everything. Right? And then he asked her, did you have a man? She said, not right now. She said, I'm trying to find myself. You know they always say that shit? I'm trying to find myself.
There's nobody else trying to look for him. That's the problem. That's what they're trying to find himself. Because ain't nobody else looking for him. It is what it is.
Hey, that's too funny. Yeah, the problem is, man, there's this they think that they're too cute for their britches. She might have been good in Jersey or New Orleans, whatever. You go to some of these other places, ain't nobody looking for you like that. And
But
so,
see,
yeah,
that's because of the simps. They make them four. We talked about this. They make them three and fours feel like tens. Then the three and fours realize when they're next to a 10, baby, sit down. You're not in this category. You're not in this league. And then they want to turn it around on the men. They don't want to make it our fault that they ain't tens. You man, don't know what you want. Da, 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 da. No, no, sweetheart, you just not in that category. That's all
yeah,
that is.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. And that's kind of the point I was making. You made the point for me, and I appreciate you. The point is that a lot of them think they're in a category that they're not really in. You know what I mean? They have experienced certain things, as you said, because of simp behavior. And that's why we stress on this channel, how we stress when we talk about it on Partners in Crime. The simp is messing the game up because it's getting this. This is still an average woman. I don't care what you think. Oh, she cute, average woman, right? Maybe slightly above average. But the point is, she acting like I'm a 10. But I want y'all to put a pin in that one. I'm a 10. This mentality, y'all. I know y'all got the comments. I know y'all going crazy in the comments, but I'm trying to keep that thing flowing. Check this out, P. That mentality get him in trouble. Check this out.
How much does a guy have to make a year?
He gotta make the racks. Fuck that. He need the bread.
And he gotta have some money if I'm gonna be a stay-at-home mama.
So put a number to it.
I don't know, racks.
I'd say 6 figures. A 6-figure nigga.
Nigga that bring home a bag, not no little small bullshit bag.
Y'all broke ass niggas better not be talking shit.
Would you rather be a stay-home mom or a career lady?
A stay-at-home mom.
Stay-at-home mom.
Why?
Because the nigga need to go get the bread. I'll stay at home. You see me? You bring the bread to me.
Because I don't want to work. I had a house clean. I cook. I do everything. I just don't want to work.
And take care of the kids as well?
And take care of the kids.
Will you be willing to homeschool the kids?
Hell yeah.
Would you want a stay-home wife or a woman who gets her own bread?
Woman that gets out on bread.
Why?
Because you got to go get it just like me.
You gotta go what?
You got to go get it just like me.
Right,
yeah, you got to have your own hustle. You got to.
You know what? I think I'm proud of those young men for saying they got to go out and get it, but I don't think they fully understand, P, why it's important for the woman to have to go out there too. I'm not saying your woman got to kill herself out there, but she got to get out. There's no way you can keep a modern woman at home just sitting there. I mean, maybe during when they're raising the kids while they're younger, but I'm saying you can't keep a modern woman at home just sitting there like, I'm just a housewife. Them days is done. What do you think about that? What do you think about these young ladies here that want that 6-figure ninja?
First of all, the only bag I'm bringing to either one of them is a grocery bag. 'Cause that's all it look like they doing right now is eating. You want a
Ah,
6-figure dude with a whole gallon stomach. I don't understand how that works. Like you gotta that, oh my God, these women are
bro.
so delusional. We talk about this. How you want somebody that makes 6 figures and you look like not being insulting, but you don't even carry yourself as a 6-figure chick. Like, come on now. It's common sense. You get what you project. You look like the chick that like the dudes we talking about tonight. Not no
Yeah.
6-figure dude. Stop playing the games. If you want, as we always was taught, if you want something a certain way, you carry yourself that way to get it. You ain't getting no 6-figure, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, no,
Man,
ma'am.
man, hey, her stomach got a stomach.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo,
Her
her
pockets
stomach.
got pockets.
Hey, you know what? The only woman that could get 6 figures in that picture is this thing right here in the middle.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
maybe.
hey, at least she. Let me see. Yeah, man, I'm sorry. I like natural hair. That's me though. That
I
slender.
I don't like natural stomachs, and there's a lot of that in that video. That's all I'm gonna say.
I
All I'm gonna say, bro.
don't even know what that means.
Look at the white, and then you can decipher what that means.
Yo,
Again,
hey,
again,
hey.
again, again. Not body shaming. I love thick women, but ma'am, I'm sure a 6 figure, 7 figure dude is not in your range right now. That's all I'm saying. That's
Let's
all I'm saying.
man, listen, bro. The delusion. You didn't come out and you got house slippers on, right? Ain't no 6 figure dude want this on his arm, walking around.
Not exactly. If you go on a 6 figure dude, ma'am, shopping at Sheen is not gonna work. You need to at
Nah,
least have a Gucci pants set on the cover up there so you can look more. Shit, I'm gonna get in trouble. You can look a little bit more what you're looking for. Right now, you're giving off Pookie, Ray Ray, Octavius vibes. That's what's
yeah,
hollering at you at the mall right now. That
yeah.
6 figure dude walked right past you and wouldn't even blink, wouldn't even look, wouldn't even sniff.
I don't know
Now
if
if you
I'd even.
was a
I don't even know if I'd even see her.
Now, if you was a well put together big woman, everybody has their own flavors. There's some 6 figure guys that like big women,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah, yeah.
you gotta carry yourself like you that woman. Right now, baby, that ain't what you're doing.
Listen,
You ain't giving that.
let me be real about something. One of my closest friends, she's always been a little bit bigger girl, but she carries it really well. She dresses nice. She's beautiful. She's elegant. When you see her, she commands you to look. She commands you to look at her.
Yeah, yeah,
Sweet person. My daughter's got to meet her. It's like, wow, I really like her. She's jazzy. I was like, yeah, she was that way in school when people were trying to put her down, but she knew that she actually carried herself like I know me.
yeah.
We weren't, a
And,
lot of us hadn't even learned that lesson yet.
and that's beautiful. That's
It was.
beautiful. And like I said, when you carry yourself to that and hold yourself to those type of standards, you can
Yeah.
make those type of demands. When you wearing a shirt that's 2 sizes too small, you can't make those demands, sweetheart. You can't.
Yo, hey, I don't know if you noticed this. Let me go back to that picture because it's something I noticed. Because this ain't no shirt. These are like garters, man. What the
That
hell
ain't
is
no
it going?
shirt.
These are like garters. It's snapped down at the bottom.
It wasn't snapping. That bit was struggling. It was not gonna snap.
She snapped that thing, it'll slap her in her, it'll cut her face.
that, that thing was
Maybe
shaking. It was not gonna strap.
it'll be she'll get a snapback.
Woo.
She'll lose her whole head. It'll decapitate her if that thing snapped and came back up. Anyway, Jamil said, let's get real women really don't have an identity until we give them one with our attention. That's the thing, right? The other thing is that, like,
I agree
man,
with that statement because we
go ahead.
both know, we both know that the cutest girl could be the shyest girl until she start getting too much attention. Then once she start getting too much attention, she become the it girl. And now she too good to talk to the same dudes that put her up on that pedestal.
I'm gonna say something, and it kind of ties into something I'm gonna say later in one of the later clips. But a lot of these women don't have no personality neither.
I don't know. Again, I'm gonna get in trouble, but did they ever really have any personality?
No,
Like
man.
I'm
Like
saying that the only
I'm
go ahead.
saying the ones usually who talk the most ish usually don't have much of personality. Or they think that having an attitude means they got personality. And that's not the same thing.
That's what I was about to say because again, personality can answer a question. If I ask you, what do you bring to the table? And you look at me and say, I bring a lot. Oh, okay, ma'am. What do you bring to the table? Well, I cook. No, you don't have no personality. I mean, you
Yeah,
can't even hold a conversation. You can't hold a conversation. So if you
we
can't
gonna
hold a conversation, then you can't hold a person. You don't have a personality.
we
So it's
gonna talk
like,
about. Hey, don't use up all the fuel yet. I got a
oh, I'm
clip.
sorry.
I got a clip.
I'm sorry. You
But
always do.
her property value went down in a higher rent district. Saying I'm trying to find myself is the quickest way to guarantee a man leaves a woman alone. Yep, that King, spot on with that one. Say I'm trying to find myself. I remember when I finally realized when you hear a woman say I got to find myself. I actually could remember hearing that shit, and it saved me a lot of time in the future. As soon as you hear that, we ain't even got to talk ever again. I'm done.
I
Ever again.
told you I ain't looking for you no more after that. When you find
Nope.
yourself, let me know. Bye.
Yeah, no, I don't even want to see you after that neither. Cause,
So that,
cause,
that should be.
because my
That,
experience is none of them do any of the work. It was like, I'm working on myself. But them working on themselves is like, well, I didn't get no P9 for the last 6 months or a year. Or, I'm only hanging out with my girls and we just go. Like everything they doing is the same shit you do normally. Like none of them are looking with the inside of themselves and like, let me fix this shit. None of them doing that. You know what I mean? They go to therapy, they want to blame people, but they don't want to take accountability. Yo, when you say I gotta find myself, good luck. I've never
well,
seen
see,
y'all. I rarely
some,
see people find themselves. Hey, shout out to Devin. He said TSG
some,
salute. Pete telling the truth.
some,
I didn't realize how much
some.
simping was going on until I went to TikTok live. Right? Oh man,
Well,
TikTok live, real quick, Pete. TikTok live, when you start seeing them dudes, I don't have TikTok anymore, but when you start seeing those dudes on TikTok and you see the live streams and then you see down there and the girls just be like sitting there, P just bouncing on purpose, or she'll bend out over and then you just see them just simping. Oh, you so beautiful. And I mean, I'm talking about like she a 5. She just got some boobs though. Like what the why? Oh, anyway, it's terrible. Simping is so bad on the lives. Shout out to you, Devin. Great to see you, brother. She's definitely an embarrassment to the special sauces all over the world. Jamil says, never upgrade a woman that you don't intend to marry. That's a good point. She aight. She aight. That's one of my favorite things to say. Hey, you be aight. Rangers, just shout out to you, Rangers. Just because a woman might be good in the bed doesn't mean she doesn't have the potential to make your life a living hell. Oh yeah, actually, them the ones who ruin you the worst. I think we was talking about that. Hey, I think I told P, I said, man, if it's too good, I will leave. I'm done.
we said that we had a whole
We
conversation
had a
about
whole
that.
conversation about if it's too good, I gotta break up with you. I can't
Yep.
I can't let you get the upper hand on me like this.
You're not about to have me like Marcus on Boomerang. We got a hold of Jackie.
Ah, you're not gonna fucking Marcus me on Boomerang. Marcus. You're not gonna have me sitting there in the dark trying to find my drawers.
All yours at that point. I got it for you, baby. They're right here. I got them. I
You
got it here.
ain't about to do that to me. I don't know what y'all thinking.
But
Shout out to Ray.
just just to piggyback on something you said earlier, see,
What'd
women
you
will
say?
never work on themselves because that would actually mean they'd have to admit something is wrong in the first place.
Man, you say that too loud. They gonna try to cancel you with that one. He said she looked a little stressed. These two are these 6-figure eaters.
That's a good one.
Bang bang, that is a damn good one. She can't even spell racks. Are
She
you
got a
gonna
couple of them
lose?
on her. I'm gonna tell you that.
Hey, Jamil says, are you gonna lose them 6 figures of weight you carrying? Oh man.
I started some shit. I'm sorry.
Oh shit. Who wants to take care of these big old beach whales? If they stay at home, the man is setting himself up for alimony. Absolutely. Shout out to 17. Yo, a fresh Swagman or Canal Villery grocery bag. Yo, I ain't heard Swagman.
I
I ain't
heard
heard
swag with
Swagman in forever, bro. Or Canal Villery, bro.
boy
Yo,
Canal Village. Wow, he went back.
he went back there, bro. I ain't heard of none of I ain't heard that in a long time, fam. Damn, he brought
Damn.
it back. He brought it back to the old Schwagman bag. Bro, let me tell you a quick story, real quick. So I'm not a thief, right? That got knocked out. That any stealing I did when I was younger got knocked out really early, right? And so I was going to the store and I was stealing toys. And then eventually my people were like, where'd you get all these toys from? I was like, oh, like I'm getting it down the street. You know, they're getting sold to me. I was stealing them shits from Swagman, right?
Mhm,
So
mhm.
now my eyesight ain't the best. I wear contacts, I wear glasses, but back then I didn't have glasses on. So we were in the store and I was gonna stop stealing. But one of my favorite toys broke. Okay. And so I was like, let me get one more of my favorite toy and I'm done stealing forever. So anyway, I got a jacket on, a members only jacket, right? And I got it's like it's got the cardboard and the plastic, and the cardboard is flat. So my jacket was flat, but as I mentioned, my eyesight wasn't good, so I couldn't see that. You could just see this little flat ass thing. So my grandma said, "What you got there?" I said, "I ain't got nothing." Like, open your goddamn jacket. Over that jacket. I woke up next week.
Boy, I'll tell you my stealing story on PNC. I'll tell you my
Tell me on
stealing
PNC,
story,
I
boy.
ain't never,
Woo!
I ain't stole after that. I was like 9 years old. I ain't never stole after that. Oh, I got glasses at 10. So if I had the glasses, I'd have known that was a bad play.
She whooped your ass so bad you went got your vision straight.
She whipped me so hard, I thought I had cataract surgery. She gave me LASIK.
Oh shit!
Oh shit, man. All right. All right. Speaking of stealing,
Oh shit!
speaking of stealing, these women nowadays don't want to work for nothing. Here we go.
So this is what I stole. Okay, they wanted $9 for this. I said, oh,
That's
I
what
don't
I
got
do.
$9. Then they wanted $2 for this. They wanted $7 for this. I'm making some stuffed salmon today. These are needed. I'm not paying $7 for that. Okay, let me show you the most important thing to me. Short ribs. Take off the label so that you don't beep. How many do you think that I got? How many short ribs is that? Last but not least, go in that church and infiltrate. Don't be stupid. Get in there. Ask them for some rent money. Ask them for some help. You been tithing. Say your lights is off. You need a stipend. You need some food. Go to the church. Ask for help. If the pastor don't help you out, blast them on social media. Quickest way to fuck up the church's money is ask for some. Go do it. See what you get. Report back to a real. Let me know. If the church doesn't help you after all those tithes you gave, well, go ask for your tithes back. See if they can give you a donation form and they can just redonate your money back to you. See if they can do that. If they can't, I want you to come back under this post and give me the reason why they said they cannot reimburse you back the money you and your family have given to them for years. Also, why they can't help you. Let me know.
Okay. So this was almost two parts because in one part of it, she up here trying to tell you about all the stuff she stole, and the next she's like, "Yeah, go ahead and hit them churches. Go hit that churches up, not the church's chicken. I'm talking about the churches. Okay, church." So as I talked about in my theft story, some of these women nowadays want everything for free, man, everything. But yet and still, you broke. Why you broke, P?
I was just about to say that. This would be the same chick that's gonna post a TikTok video in the club with her full lace weave on, her push-up bra, talking about she don't date no broke men. Mother, you got $73 worth of items in your purse, ma'am. You better go sit down. Go sit down somewhere. Like for real, bro. This is the cap we was talking about one day. I mean, maybe it's amongst us. I don't know. If we talked about it on the channel or not about the fakeness. How we gotta fake this and da 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 da.
Yeah,
These be the same women that's fake from the jump. Remember we talked about from the jump. She
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
go cook them same short ribs like she bought them, invite you over for dinner, and be like, you know what this dinner cost me to make? You know da 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 da. And you got it for free, man. Go sit
Yeah,
down.
you got that
Go sit
shit
in
for
the corner.
$3.99. Sit there.
Free
Stop the
99.
cap.
Go sit in the corner, man. Go sit in the corner.
Yo, hi, like, and so the point of me bringing up this video here wasn't just the fact that she was stealing, but it brings up the point that a lot of them be capping, like, hey, we doing all this, we doing it big. And a lot of women operate just like this, but tell you that they need a man with 6 figures. Same type of woman, man. And again, these are extreme examples, but y'all know as I'm talking about it, y'all have heard this before. It
No,
ain't like
no. These ain't extreme examples. See, this is everyday life. This is not extreme. That's the funny part. This is not extreme, bro. Like this is a way of life. Cause I can tell you firsthand, I have seen and met women in the clubs in different places, and I'm looking at them like, oh, okay, yada yada yada. You go to their
right.
house and you like, oh, okay, okay, and then couple of weeks later, you like, no. This is everyday life for modern men now. This ain't no extreme. It used to be the extreme. This is every
Right.
fucking day.
Oh, let me go ahead.
It,
Shout
it
out.
remind me before you start reading. It remind me of that clip on I'm gonna get you sucker when she start pulling off all her fake body parts.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't make me hop after you. Bang bang. All right. All right. Let's start. I gotta start here. Ranger says, Shaun, if she too good, you gotta question where she got those skills. Say that for the Chiefs
Get it
season.
from my mama.
Shit, man. I feel bad for the dudes today because at least the ones back in the day, like they numbers weren't even them numbers weren't even close to what the women got today.
And it was free.
Oh, bro. I had a burgundy members only growing up. Oh, I had the black one, man, because I had the black one, but I used to call it my Michael Jackson jacket, even though it didn't look nothing like that shit. Good Lord. She whooped you so bad you got sight beyond sight like Lionel from the Thundercats. Oh man, I unplugged my shit. I'm sorry. Hold on real quick. Do you hear me? You hear me?
Yep, you're good.
I had
Y'all.
unplugged everything. Yo. That's a good one. That was a damn good one. Damn piratesses. Damn mercenaries paying the man. Now when them people show up at her door for stealing from the store, I don't want to hear it. Yeah, and you know it'll go viral too. What you talking about? I ain't stealing that from no store. Man, we got you on tape. That wasn't even me. So you don't have like these 2 rolls right here in this white shirt with these little strap things on it. Nope, that wasn't me at all. This one reminds me of a scavenger in post-apocalyptic world, pack of hyenas. That's right, man. The only thing she needs to steal is a job application for beggars and thieves.
Damn.
If you broke, just say that. Where's my shirt? I need to have my shirt on. If you broke, say that. Drizzle. Shout out to XL Pro, man. Thank you for being an XL Pro. I appreciate you, brother. Great seeing you again. That's one of them entrepreneurs, them boss beaches.
Entrepreneur Negro, more like
Oh,
it.
Entrepreneur Negro. 17 with the fist pound. The Mac rolling. Shout out to you. Thank you for being here. He said MBS. Yep. They strong and independent, but the grocery store banners make sense when they don't. Yep. Okay, he's saying what's happening. Shout out to you, Chris. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your service as well. Everybody laughing out loud. 50 bodies. Those just rookie numbers. They got triple digit start requirements. That's kind of what I was thinking of in my head. I was like, yo, women back in the day that will lose maybe had 10. And you was like, God dang.
You like 10, you nasty mother.
Nasty son of a bitch.
10.
You hope a woman got 10 nowadays. You're like, oh, thank God.
Shit, 10. You hope a woman got 25 these days. 10.
You know what? At this point, you're like, I don't want to know.
Yeah.
I
At this
don't
point,
want
hey,
to know.
don't ask, don't tell. I don't care.
If you freaky, please don't let it show.
Cause I know your body got 100 or more.
Yep. And it was free. Yep. Oh, man.
Yeah, what I say.
She gonna say it was AI that was stealing that shit. Yeah. Oh, man. That's her delusional twin is all. They got 50 by the end of college freshman year. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah,
2 at a
bro.
time. 3 at a
Man,
time.
hey, I'd already showed y'all the video on his channel where the woman was like, yeah, man, me and my girl, we just went ahead and we took a bunch of these dudes in, and you're like, oh, like, ooh. Well, speaking of those type of women, let's get to the main clip of the night. We have more clips. We're only halfway through right now of the clips. But this is the one that y'all seen up on the thumbnail. I want to make sure I deliver.
And I do want a hood nigga. I do. I do want a street nigga. I do. I'm not gonna fake. I'm not gonna act like I don't want a ghetto hood nigga that make money and take care of me and fuck me and just be a hood nigga. No. Well respected. Respect me. Not gonna act like I want the nice guy right now because I don't. And no one's gonna make me feel bad. Oh, you want your husband to be this and this and this, and I just want a hood nigga. So yeah.
Very simple video, but it proves a point. Okay. She said, you're not gonna make me feel bad about it. Okay, go ahead. What if I told y'all I'm not no hater? But you know what I get sick of, P? And you can tell me what you think in a second. They want to be able to, like I said earlier, want to be able to do what you want to do with no consequences. So you didn't talk to the hood dude. He's supposed to be respected and all these things, treat me well, this, that, and the third, until she end up with a bunch of kids. She get the first kid, it don't work out. She got a new hood dude. He gave her a kid. She got another hood dude. He didn't give her a kid. And then they be like, why can't I find a man? Wait, let me do my shenanigans. Why can't I find a man? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I just want to find me a man for me and all my kids. Okay. I'm just trying to find my man for my kids. Okay. Because I need a good man. These men out here be playing. They be playing. Yo, that's the way it be. Like, bro, this. Let me put her up on screen because I was about to point. This is what's going to happen. Oh, I don't want the good dude right now. Okay. But it's the same damn results, P. What's your thoughts on it? Keep the party going.
First of all, I don't know this young lady at all. I don't.
I
I
put her on
don't.
the screen.
But the way she speaks makes me feel like I know her.
Seems awfully familiar.
Familiar. And
Uh,
she speaks like a woman that has never been to the hood. Reason I say that is she says, I want a hood Negro
sure.
that's well respected. That's what she said, right?
She said well respected. I heard it.
And gonna respect me. Sweetheart, they ain't got none of them. I don't know
I
what
don't know.
hood you
I don't.
shopping in. I don't know what hood you visited. Or did you go to your people house and they live in the hood? I don't know. But you ain't from there, if that's your statement. That's
Uh,
all I would say.
wait. Like it's kind of like you get one or the other. You don't get both.
Exactly. You gonna get one or the other, sweetheart. He's either gonna be well respected and you gotta deal with the other 50 women he gonna disrespect you with. Or he gonna respect you and be a fake hood dude. One of the two, sweetheart, but you can't get both. It ain't gonna happen. That's not how the hood works.
Oh, bro. And hey, Matrix, shout out to you, Matrix. Thank you for being here. Thank you for always supporting. He said repeated cycle. It is a repeated cycle. The goddamn same results continue to happen over and over again. Oh, I don't like no good dudes, blah, blah, blah. And the next thing you know, right? Same thing. Pregnant, 4-5 baby daddies. Now you on these TV shows talking about you gotta look for a dude. You know what, Pig? You said you act like you felt like you know her. These women all got the same type of personality.
Mm-hmm.
It don't feel like it's going nowhere. I'm leaving. I'm bored. This relationship is boring. We're not doing nothing. The excitement is gone. I have to go. I get bored easily. You're not. What are you doing? Good morning. What are you doing? Good morning. What are you doing? Get the fuck out my face. Go. What are you doing? Good morning to the next bitch. Now I'm bored. Bitch, you bore me to death. We're not talking about a motherfucking thing. You're not talking about making no money. You're not talking about going on a trip. You're not talking about investing into some stuff. You're not talking about nothing exciting to me. You're not talking about nothing productive. Nigga, what are we doing? You wasting my time and my time is precious. I just want something that just keeps me wondering what's gonna happen tomorrow. What's gonna happen the next day? I'm excited to see you. Bitch, you don't excite me. Fuck.
So I went from that one chick who want a hood dude, and let me add this, and I'll get your thoughts on it. They equate being bored usually with when you have structure, when you have a schedule, that's boring. These same women that want these hood dudes want the hood dude because he has no structure. She can't predict him. And they feel like it's exciting. And they were willing to put their own lives on the line just to be a little excited. The other thing is, too, we live in this time where social media and people's attention span is short as hell. So couple that on top of a bunch of women, P, who have more access to men and people that they've ever had before. It's not even about the men, but the online validation. every goddamn day, and wonder why they bored all the time. What's your thoughts on that?
My thoughts is I agree with everything you said, so I'm just gonna add something to it.
Please do.
I respect this Caucasian gentleman so much that I read this article about. He went down to Miami, elderly guy, went
Okay.
down to Miami,
Yep.
pretended he was rich,
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Tell it. Go ahead. Matter of fact,
pretended he was rich,
I'll give you
and
the floor on that.
bagged this beautiful. I'm talking about bad chick. Thought she had hit the lottery. He was gonna croak the next day. And as soon as he finished with them blue pills, he told her, "I'm broke."
I saw that, bro. Or at least I heard about that. Hey,
So if that ain't some excitement for your ass, I respect him so much because I tell you what, I plan to do it. I'm gonna give you some excitement. That's the kind of excitement y'all looking for. That's the kind of excitement she's looking for. Like you want to ball out? I got you, baby. I got you. But I ain't got it. I ain't got it at all. But again, that's just the same old story. See the excitement. The excitement. When you facing 25 to life for drug trafficking, we gonna see how exciting it is then. When you
Yep.
facing all these charges and all these felonies for your man, while he at home, we gonna see how exciting it is then. Cause see,
Yeah.
for some strange reason in my profession, I have learned that women think that the law is lighter for them. And
Oh, yeah,
now
I can believe that.
that shit's starting to change. They starting to get these 25 sentences just like niggas. I mean, just like men is. So
Wow.
again, all that take the charge from me, baby. They're gonna give you a lighter sentence. That's going out the window, bro. That's going out the window. It's gonna be a lot of this excitement gonna die down
Oh man.
in the next 10 years, I promise. It's gonna be a lot of less excited women in the next 10 years, I promise.
Well, listen, let me catch a couple of these comments real quick. Let's start about damn, y'all got a lot of
That
comments.
guy's my hero. He's my hero.
No, that story was amazing. Not gonna lie. It's a reverse world now. They bring triple digit numbers 100, 150, 200, 250 so that the pair bonding is wrecked and they demand pro elite pay for just starting out and a golden parachute. Ranger is spot on that, man. It's like
Ain't the only
you
thing
can't,
that's wrecked.
right? Oh, how the F you want respect and you don't respect yourself? Exactly. 17 says those that get with the hood figures are the ones who match with those hood figures. Those type mess up regular brothers' lives. Regular brothers need to stop trying to stop them. Yo, you know what this reminds me of?
Don't you even say it. Don't you? I was about to say it. Don't you even say our friend that we shall not name. You better not say it. You better not be saying it.
You know me so well. I was gonna say it. Yo, we got a homie just like this right here.
Oh shit.
He done married him a hood girl, bro. He done married him a hood chick. We don't even hear from him no more. For the longest, we thought he was buried in the basement somewhere.
I still believe it.
I talk to him on some holidays. I think he get let out so he can say what's up.
Yeah, that's so we know. That's so we don't press charges on it. So we know he's still alive. That's what that is.
Yo, you know when your wife say, "Ooh, I better take this razor out of my purse,"
Ooh, boy, that
and,
story still sticks with me.
and he not. We have to talk. We have to talk about that one on Partners in Crime one day.
Whew.
I read that one. 17 said they be rotating hood ninjas. I don't care where they come from or how found she is. They rotate hood ninjas. I got cousins just like her. Don't let that burbish fool you. Yep. That is spot on. She bored to get a job. Major said they walk in contradictions. That right there. That's They say they don't want a good man, but then have the absolute effort, nerve, and audacity to complain about no good men being there to save them from the poor choices they made. Yep, absolutely. Ranger said, hood dude equal chaos, good man equal stability. Like a moth to the flame, they go. Hey, Pan the Man said exactly what I was thinking. The F she know about stocks and investments. Get the hell out of
I
here.
was gonna say that too.
Bro,
I was gonna get to that. I was gonna get to that. She couldn't even say stock. She don't even know a stock.
bro, I really did want to interrupt. I was like, what? You don't know now about no goddamn stock. Get out of here. The only
And if
thing you
I
care
called you to
about
talk about the thing about it, she said he boring. If I call you to talk about stock, tramp, you know I'm boring. You ain't gonna sit there and talk about no stock trading.
there
Come
is
on, man,
no
stop.
there is no way that woman could sit there and say she was bored at some of the things she did and sit there and act like she gonna sit there and want to talk about stocks. What she meant, P, and the rest and with the rest of y'all paying the man, what she meant was that he gotta have stocks, so I know he got something for me in the future. She don't know shit about no stocks. There's no way. You can't convince me. She might got acorns, but that's about it.
She ain't even got no. She ain't even got chime. She ain't got no
She
damn
ain't got
acorn.
chime. You got one of them chime cards. Coach Star said, it's my guess that the board chick doesn't have a job. I agree. Yep. At this point, I assume all women are like this until none of them are. In all seriousness, TSG, this is exactly the problem with these people keep saying they don't want good guys, but turn around and complain that they can't find men. And that's why we keep coming back to it there, Preston. And gents, we keep coming back to this because we can see the patterns. This is all I've been showing y'all tonight is patterns. And the patterns are like, at a minimum, some of this stuff is like, what are y'all doing? Right? You sit there and cry on and complain ain't no good dudes and why all dudes are bad. Because y'all said you wanted the hood dude. Did she not
Hey,
say that?
hey, hey, you know one more thing. See, I'm gonna add to that.
Please.
You said that this was extreme. If you notice, every jit in the comment that ran across this, every jit in the comment got a relative like this. This is not extreme, dog. I told you this is regular life. This is a Monday. That's what this is. It ain't extreme. This a regular day. A
And
regular day.
this is what we call a regular day on Sesame Street.
It's a regular day. This a regular trip to the mall, bro. That's what this is.
Oh, man. Let me run through these comments. I got another clip for y'all. It's a good clip, too. Mr. Circle of Life comment back there. Exactly. The only stock market she knows the number of condoms she uses. Am I too
She got
radical?
a
Let
lot
me
of.
take a deep breath. Nah, you're doing fine, Panda Man. It's funny, man. Shaun, did you see the video about the Christian woman saying her church put her on a singles event? And there was about 1,000 women, but few to no men. I'm shocked. Oh man, I did not see that one. Did you see that one, P?
No, I missed that one.
I'll write that one down. That might be a partners in crime topic right
Yeah, what
there.
ship? What ship was it though? I would like to know for future research. So
What ship?
you said what he said he sent her on a cruise, right?
No. Is they
Oh,
a church put on a singles event,
oh, a singles event. Oh,
and
okay,
there was
okay.
1,000 women there. So, church.
I need to find out what church that is. They need help. I need to go lay my need to go lay my hands on some people.
Hey, you don't want them demons. You don't want to deal with them demons.
I'm
Shit.
just joking. I know the church wasn't the worst one. They be trying to get the pastor. You saw that video with the lady who outed the pastor at the church?
No, what happened with that one?
Oh man, came in the church. He was the pastor's side. She came in the church with a blue dress, took the microphone from the pastor, and said, "Pastor, you need to tell all these people you wasn't at no retreat. You was with me at the Holiday Inn. That was such and such and such and such." I said, "Oh Lord!" In the middle of service, dog. In the middle of service. I'm gonna
Hey,
send you that video.
listen, I'm not going to take nothing away from God, right? But man, if you go to a church and you don't see no dudes around, the dudes that
He
was there
finna,
the dudes already knew, like, yep, The Lord
Pastor
can't
got
be.
them all. That's his flock.
That's
That's his
the
flock.
Lord can't be found in this place. Seriously, bro. If a dude leave a church, I'm not saying he won't go somewhere else. I'm saying he's saying that this ain't it. Ain't nobody gonna stay around for that shit. All right. Let me. So
Before you queue up the next one, I gotta tell y'all it's been good, but I gotta get out of here. Steve.
you got to dip. You about to miss the best story.
I know. I had to come in and make a cameo, but I gotta go. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Hey, we appreciate you, Pete. Thank you for being here. Make
Yes,
sure you
sir.
guys
Yes,
go check
sir.
us out at Partners in Crime YouTube channel. And until
Hit
next
that
time, Pete.
subscribe button. Hit that
Until next
subscribe
time,
button.
Pete.
Wow.
All right. Thank you for Pete for being here, man. Helping me out tonight. Check it out. Pete about to miss one of the better videos. Okay? So we just talked about it. We just talked about how the women want the hood dudes. Then she wound up getting pregnant by these dudes, right? They don't have attention spans because they want the excitement that comes along with being with those type of dudes. And then this next video happens. Check this out. This is crazy work right here. Shout out to Spider Guy, too.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
Okay, 27. You have any kids?
Yes, I do.
How many kids?
I have 4 kids.
You have 4 kids. How old are your 4 children?
I have a 10-year-old, and then I have an 8-year-old.
Who are you talking to?
What do you want? No, you said.
You want live shit again?
Are you serious?
Yo, you just told me we can fucking
Think
about it.
You told. Okay, sorry, because he was just saying he wanted to be single, and now that I'm out here looking for someone,
Why the fuck did you even on that shit anyway?
leave me alone. Like seriously, go back over there and cry like you was. That's weird. So what was the question?
How you always telling me to fuck? I can sit here and think about it, and then you say
No, he always. So you know, Grandeur, you be watching her show?
Yo, this is diabolical, okay? Diabolical. This woman come on here with 4 children, 27 years old with 4 children, and up here already looking for a man while she got a man in the house. Diabolical. P, I don't know if you're still watching this, but my God, bro. So the point I'm trying to make here is that you can't even trust them. I don't know if they really broke up or not. I don't think they did. I think she said enough to make herself feel like, hey, I'm gonna get on Kendra G's show and look for some. I'm gonna look for your replacement. So this is it. You done got knocked up with 4 kids, and now you on the Kendra G show looking for a new dude. Why you still got a dude? This is I'll play it again. This is crazy.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
Okay, 27. You have any kids?
Yes, I do.
How many kids?
I have 4 kids.
You have 4 kids. How old are your 4 children?
I have a 10-year-old, and then I have an 8-year-old.
Who are you talking to?
What do you want? No, you said.
You want live shit again?
Are you serious?
Yo, you just told me we can fucking
think
about it.
You told. Okay, sorry, because he was just saying he wanted to be single, and now that I'm out here looking for someone,
Why the fuck did you even on that shit anyway?
leave me alone. Like seriously, go back over there and cry like you was. That's weird. So what was the question?
How you always telling me to fuck? I can sit here and think about it, and then you say
No, he always. So you know, Grandeur, you be watching her show?
Yo, she said, go back over there and cry about it like you was. Yo, this is straight diabolical, man. Oh, 17 said, just wild and untamed, bro. That woman really trying to keep first base stable with kids while exploring second base. That's exactly the point. So you didn't dealt with hood dudes the whole time, right? I'm just using this example. But you didn't dealt with hood dudes the whole time. Now you didn't got 4 kids and you 27 years old and you probably not with none of the baby daddies. The dude you with, you don't want no more. And then you already looking to explore your options to the next person. Oh, because he ain't got it. You laid up with the dude. You decided to get with that dude. Now your options are limited, and you are thinking, well, I need a man who gonna make 6 figures. What? You got 4 kids. Nobody owe you that. Oh, he said the thighs was too big and the skirts was too short. He couldn't remember the sermon. Oh, I missed that one. I'm so sorry I missed that. No man don't want no woman with 4 kids. It's crazy work. Yeah, especially when she got a man up in the house. Let's assume, Matrix, that she broke up with the dude. Let's just say they broke up. And he not even out the house, and you already on Kendra G live trying to look for a new dude. He hadn't even left the house yet. Yo, there's no respect. Sorry, Miss Sake, sue me. Ain't nobody trying to buy a pizza with moldy cheese. Oh, ladies, do you see the kind of CRA that, yeah, you're right, that men got to deal with? The cray that men got to deal with? Yeah, man. That's a great point, Coaster. That's exactly the point I'm trying to make. Like when you put all this together, it like P said, this is normal life, but it seemed crazy. But dudes are dealing with this more and more. And this is why men are like, yo, I don't even want to be a part of this shit. My point of showing y'all this is, first of all, don't let it get you mad. Don't let it get you upset. What I tell y'all, work on yourself, be on your purpose and on your grind, and just laugh at this shit. It's funny. It's funny and it's not funny. Obviously, I don't want to see women go through this stuff when we trying to tell them the right way. But if you're going to go through it, we're going to laugh at it. We're going to find entertainment from it. But it don't have to be this way. But as this other woman said earlier, what she said, I want a hood dude. She said, I want a hood dude and don't nobody. Why I always catch her with her eyes shut? I want a hood dude and I don't want nobody to tell me nothing about it. Ain't that what she just said?
Want the nice guy right now because I don't. And no one's going to make me feel bad. Oh.
Nobody going to make her feel bad. You hear that? It's not about making you feel bad. That's it. Actually, real quick, Coaster. Let me take this off the screen. That's the point right there. You hear that part? And this is something I missed earlier. Nobody's going to make me feel bad about it. That's them saying they don't want to take accountability for those actions. That's exactly what it is. I don't want to be held accountable for it. So now you don't want to be held accountable, right? You got this terrible attitude, right? You're boring. You're boring. And then you come up on here on Kendra G. That did not work out the way I thought. Oh, there we go. And then you come up on Kendra G. Now you got 4 kids. Now you're looking for somebody to help you and your 4 kids. And as I think it was, I forgot who said it earlier. I want to say it was Matrix, but it was like, it's the same pattern. I forgot who said it earlier, but it's the same, it's repeated cycle. That's what you said. And the cycle repeats itself. And this is why a lot of women are going to find themselves single and undateable, because we're seeing the patterns. And so dudes are just avoiding it now. Women, this ain't 99 bottles of beer on the wall. You ain't supposed to be passed around like that. 17, I find this whole thing hilarious. I stopped being upset about the game in 2014. It's all a game and jokes ever since then. Yeah, I'm the same way. Honestly, after my car accident 11 years ago, I stopped dating these type of women. Let me say it this way. These type of women stopped pursuing me. I'm not saying these exact type that we saw, but I'm saying women that got these traumas and stuff, they don't come search me out. I'm too, as I got told once, You look like you the type of dude that look like you got your shit together. I literally got told that shit. Swear for God. A woman told me, you look like the type of dude that got his shit together. Sorry, it's not gonna work out. And you know what? Gents, I wasn't even mad at her for saying that. Actually, I took it as a compliment. You the type of dude that looked like he got his shit together? I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God, I've done it. I have done it. I have gotten to the point that these emotionally wrecked women don't look at me as a viable option. Thank you, Jesus, dear sweet baby, cheap ass. I was like, yes. That's how I knew. I was like, yes, you're going on the right path. You look like you are the type of dude that got his shit together. I was like, and that is going to lead us to our next video, gents.
You don't believe that you deserve to be loved, but why? And I don't want to hear anything that's general. I need specific reasons why you personally feel you don't deserve to be loved.
I never felt wanted. From growing up, going to school, from coming here and not speaking English, from liking boys not liking me back because I wasn't their look. People did not start wanting me until I become this social media person. So I never really felt wanted. I never really felt like somebody really liked me. I always felt rejected, you know what I'm saying? So when people started wanting me, out of nowhere, I have like
that ain't real.
DMs.
That ain't real.
It's kind of like, it messed with my head. Like, how come when I was younger, y'all never wanted me?
Y'all hear this?
Y'all teased me.
You hear this?
I never, I like so many guys, and they're just like, you sound like you have a speech problem. It was so much. I don't trust when people be like, I love you. I'm like, I just don't ever believe it, and this is why I go and do messed up, do whatever.
You hear this?
I never even, no matter how much you say you want me, I'm not gonna believe it. So that's why I even never told somebody I love you, because I don't ever feel like it's real, So that is me. I'm working on it now.
You know what? I'm gonna say something, and I genuinely mean this from the bottom of my heart. Okay, and I'm being serious right now. I'm not playing around. I really hope that she gets help for this. I do, from the bottom of my heart. I think that a lot of people, not everybody, but I'm saying that a lot of us might have moments that we were younger and we had some self-doubt. I was always one of the tallest kids in my class. So I was always lanky or slim or this. I actually had women that didn't want to talk to me because I was a slender build, or I'm tall, right? Like, well, you're tall, but I'm too skinny. It's funny though, because I see women talk to skinny dudes all the time. Crazy, right? But the point is, that was something that I had to deal with when I was younger. But it bothered me, but it didn't bother me. You know what I mean? What I mean is, regardless of how people saw me, I also was kind of comfortable in my skin. I wore what the hell I wanted to wear, even when other people wasn't wearing it. I joked around. I was still very open. I'm a very social person. I've been a very social person since I was a kid. I've always been that person. I've always been comfortable in my own skin. There's just things that I wish I could have changed. And so when I see this young lady here, she reminds me of some of the young ladies that I grew up around in New Orleans, right? And 17th, you might be able to relate to this, right? But you had some girls that we went to school with back in the day, and let's just be honest, they were late bloomers, okay? And the late bloomers didn't get no attention. They were skinny, their teeth was wrong, or whatever. Or in her case, she got some makeup on. She got a lot of makeup on that face. Maybe she was too dark skinned, maybe her hair wasn't Like she got her shit laid like that 90s low cut style. But imagine a girl like this back in the day, she might have just had her hair all over the place. She didn't have it done. Her mom didn't do that for her. That perm went bad or something like that, and her hair was short the whole goddamn time. These were real things that happened, and dudes didn't want to talk to them. I get it. I get it. But unfortunately for this young lady, something happened, and she brought it up when she was talking. She said, now I'm getting all this attention from social media. And it changed everything. This to me was this is why this is one of the last videos that I put out that we did for the night. Because this is a perfect example of the kind of psyche that I believe that a lot of these women have. I put this video right here at this point in the live stream because to me, one of the biggest issues that modern women have is that a lot of them have a lot of trauma. A lot of them need validation. A lot of them are still reliving shit from the past. A lot of them are growing up without fathers and male influence. And so now when they see a man, they don't know how to deal with a man. They don't know how to treat a real man. And then the men that they get with, it's almost like they need that validation that they didn't get from the men who weren't in their life, the dad that wasn't around. And so everything that you saw prior to this could be traced back to these feelings of insecurity that some of these women feel. And I'm going to tell you something. This is about to be some real game for you dudes out there for when you do find your woman. It's your job when you find your woman. Now, I'm not talking about some girl you dating. When you find your woman, you build your woman up. Do you understand what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to build your woman up. That's your woman. That's your responsibility. When I was in the military, right? You don't get to say, well, these are my favorite dudes that they work hard for me. And then these dudes that don't work that hard for me, I ain't going to pay attention to them. That's not how you operate as a leader. I don't have to worry about these people as much because I know, hey, I give them a few tasks. They do what they got to do. My problem children, I got to put a little bit more work into them. That's the exact same thing you got to do when you find your woman. Hopefully she's worked on those things. But if she hasn't, is it the type of woman that's worth you investing your time to build her up? That is your woman. You built that confidence up for her. I'm not saying stroke her ego. I'm saying you built that woman up. She's your woman. She's your responsibility. And unfortunately, a lot of women like this, the reason why it's hard to build them up because they have so much trauma that they won't even let you love them. Think about what she just said in this thing. Think about it. I really want you to hear what she said. I'm going to let you hear it real quick. I'm going to see if she says it here. Hold up.
Guys, and they're just like, oh, you sound like you have a speech problem. It was so much.
That hurt her big time, but that's not the part.
Trust when people be like, somebody like, I love you. I'm like,
I don't believe you.
Don't ever believe it. And
when now she is so stuck. She's so stuck in that little girl. A lot of this shit you could trace back to women when they were little girls. That trauma they had when they were in their teen years or their formidable years. A lot of who they are is them stuck perpetually in that little girl. That they've never figured out how to get past that. A lot of it. Again, I don't know this young lady, but I can feel her pain. Unfortunately, though, she was humble enough to come on here and be able to admit this stuff. All the other women that we just saw tonight, they wouldn't admit that shit because they got to be hard. But a lot of them are carrying this same type of trauma, gents. And ladies, for the ladies listening, too many women, too many ladies out here today talking about I'm working on myself, but haven't taken a lick of accountability for any of the stuff that happened in the past. And so every relationship after that has the same issues over and over and over again because you've never dealt with it. So everything that we're dealing with a lot of these modern women is dealt with their past trauma that they haven't dealt with, the past hurts that they haven't gotten through, the not knowing, even them saying, well, I want a hood dude. But then they keep dating the same type of dude until they're jaded. Man, all men ain't shit. Well, what kind of dudes have you dated? Well, I like this type of whatever. Well, have you dated anything other than that? Well, no, that's my type. Oh, so the type that you like has put you through a lot of shit, but you keep going for it. Yeah. Can't help you. And there's something else that, and this is for men and women, but sometimes we continuously go back to what's comfortable because we don't believe we deserve something. So you take the steps to be better. You ever seen someone that, some of these women that, you know, on the outside, they've made a lot of strides, they're doing good things, but yet they continue to get stuck on stupid? It's because you don't believe that you don't deserve better than what you got. Men are that way too. I've been there before. I didn't think I deserved more. I don't think I deserved to be, I'm gonna say to be happy, but I didn't deserve what I should have gotten. That's trauma response. And ladies, that's a lot of what we got to deal with right now with modern women today. A lot of women like this who don't believe, who need validation, but also don't believe what she hears. Cannot pair bond because she gave herself to people who don't care about her. And then when somebody do care about her, she don't believe it. What are we supposed to do with that shit? And gents, that's why I say that a lot of these women are single because we don't want to deal with it. And a lot of these women are undateable for this exact reason. So I want to see what y'all got to say. I do have one more clip left, but I'm going to hold that clip off till I run through some of this. Oh, let me start up here. Damn, I got a lot of comments to get through. Let's start. All right, I'm going to run through these comments. If Kevin Samuels didn't leave us so early, I wonder what he'd say. Oh, Kevin Samuels would. Honestly, if Kevin was still alive, I think he was working on a talk show. I think Kevin would have blew the whole world open. They would have been trying to cancel Kevin. They would have tried to cancel him. Who's looking to play with another man's used toys? Nobody. They getting passed like relay batons. It's sad how black women became this way. It is. It really is, Matrix. Right? I find this whole thing hilarious. I stopped being upset about the game. Already read about that one. Sorry about that. Read that one too. Preston talking about STDs in VD City. Separating the wheat from the tare. Let the reprobates have this world. I hear you. Forever blessed. Thank you for sharing that. Crazy. Yes, it is. The Mac rolling. I appreciate you. King says cheerings. They be having cheerings. Women want power of men, responsibility of women, and innocence of children. Yeah. I mean, when you think of it that way, yeah. If she said it wasn't going to work, then a white girl popped up, she'd be mad. But that's a whole nother subject, and we'll get to that another day. But yeah, man, they be mad. You know what? Actually, you know what's funny? Let me do something real quick just to prove my point. Let me prove something to y'all real quick. All right. Take this woman, for example, right here. Panda Man. This one right here.
Don't feel like it's going nowhere. I'm leaving. I'm bored. I'm bored.
She's bored, right? These are the same women that be telling you, you boring, you corny, you lame. Oh, why you got to get up every day? Why we can't just be flying out? Oh, I know you got that job, but why can't you make more money? You know, like, why I can't have all the things that she have, right? All these things. You ain't my type because you lame, you boring. I need a hood dude, blah, blah, blah. All these things. And let you pop up with somebody else on your arm. And these are the ones who be talking the loudest. Oh, why you got to be with her? Why you got to be with that white girl? She's Hispanic. That's still a white girl. Like, that's the way they talk, right? So, God forbid you go ahead and find happiness somewhere else. Because they mad. They want to be able to be who they want to be with, but you don't get to be happy. Come on, man. Any ladies listening, that sounds stupid. Y'all act like we don't deserve happiness either. Actually, I don't think y'all really care if we happy or not. You do look like a professional, brother. I'm a little bit ignorant, but I regulate myself better than I did 6 to 8 years ago. You know, hey, I get it, brother. I get it. You know, like I was in the military a long time, and I was around. Sometimes I was the only black dude in some of these situations, man, and I had to carry myself because I got to represent everybody, right? Like, basically, people from other parts of the country that ain't never seen black people, and I had to represent all black people. Yeah, I have to kind of carry myself a certain way. But even then, I was still doing some ignorant stuff while I was in the military, and eventually it had to get worked out. Because who's going to follow you if you can't lead? Who's going to follow you if you ain't got your shit together? You know? And like I said, after that car accident, 11 years ago, when you in your late 30s, you're supposed to be able to get it by that point, right? You ain't supposed to be like, you're not supposed to be, I had a revelation in my mid to late 30s. And I made the changes I needed to make. So you got to do what you got to do. Sometimes rejection is a form of God's protection. Mr. Spacely, absolutely. You know what? I couldn't have said, matter of fact, that summed up what I just said. Sometimes the rejection is a form of God's protection. Absolutely. Save you from yourself. Yeah, she broken. Yeah, you talking about this chick right here. Yeah, she broken, man. She is really broken because she still has to deal with that little girl that got rejected. And I don't think she'll ever get past that. I really don't. We men deal with that all our lives. Yeah, rejection. Yeah, we get rejected all the time. We get told we're not this, we're not good enough, this, that, and the third. Yeah, we got to deal with it. Nothing but cholesterol in her voice. That is funny. Only one can help her is the Most High, and she ain't going to him. No. True. We definitely have our flaws, but in life, you can change it to be something positive. And that's all a lot of us are saying. Like, okay, well, look, stop talking about this, working on yourself, and actually work on yourself. That's what I be saying on this channel. Okay, find yourself, but don't be just out there being outside or, I'm just going to be in the house. How are you actually going to work on yourself and working on those skills if you just by yourself? Or if you're not being mindful of the things that you're weak on. I mean, again, we're talking about repeating cycles, right? Matrix, that's what you said. Repeating cycles. It's the same thing with these behaviors. I was not popular in traditional sense in high school, but I was funny and I knew a lot of people. I have been comfortable in my own skin since 10th grade. Same. I was kind of like a class clown myself, but here's the thing. I was smart, class clown, and I played on the basketball team. And so, it shocked me because I came up as a runner-up for prom king. So I was a Duke on the court, right? If you don't get prom king, you're a Duke. But the point is, I was surprised that I was that popular. I told my son, I said, son, if I could do something different I said, don't be the class clown. Don't be known for doing that shit. I said a lot of what I did was because I was the only child and I didn't have siblings, right? So that was my cry for attention. I said, don't be that. You ain't got to do that. You tall, you got good hair, you're pretty, you're a pretty boy. I never was that pretty. You ain't going to have to worry about girls, man. They just going to be coming up to your ass, and I hate you for it because you're just pretty. Anyway, you should never tell your son that, but I did. You should never tell your son that. I'm just playing. All right. Brian, man, what's going on? Shout out to you, brother. These broads in high school that were late bloomers usually were better people than the hot girls that started off as hot girls, but the late bloomers were the ones I got along with. Yeah, listen, I had late bloomers that I was friends with. I didn't wind up talking to them, but, well, yeah, like we were friends. But I respect the late bloomers because a lot of them, it's funny because in my high school, the late bloomers are the ones who look really good right now. I'm talking about fine, right? And then the ones who were fine, oh, they look like them two girls in the earlier there when they talk the two girls from earlier who talk about they need the 6-figure dude. That's what they look like now. A friend of mine works on this show, 8 on the Table. Yeah, that Haitian lady comes off like she was probably an escort at some point. Probably got PTSD from the streets. Yeah, thank you, Brian, for contributing that. You can see it in her eyes that what they were hearing, they were shocked by it. Like they just wasn't expecting it. And again, not to make fun of this woman or anything. Really, I hope she does get help. I'm serious, from the bottom of my heart. But how many women are dealing with this level of trauma? A lot. And we can tell. We can tell by the behaviors and the attitudes and how you carry yourself. We can tell there's a lot of hurt and trauma there. It's just to the point though now that guys are like, look, I don't have the space for it because there's drama with that trauma. And that's the thing. Dudes don't want to deal with that. 17 and old, the thing I've always said, the New Orleans area, especially the Bayou parishes and outskirts, are known for older but still very attractive women. They're single in their 30s and 40s. Well, I ain't been out that far looking for them. I You can be around a dad. Now we're battling with modern women, modern moms and aunts. Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah. Dark 80s, man. You right about that one. That's the other problem. But that's a whole nother subject for a whole nother live stream, a whole nother video. That everybody's being raised by these moms who don't need men. And we've been dealing with the consequences of that for a while, which I made several videos on talking about it. Actually, one of my recent videos talked about it. But you definitely can't build with a woman that doesn't want to grow up. Nope. Self-sabotage is self. Yep. Oh, there's a lot of self-sabotage. Yep. I think she was too. She thought that she was going to get somewhere through that lifestyle that would fill that void in her life, and it didn't. And now she sees it. Yep. Oh, yeah. She probably learned a lot about herself. Yeah, brother, I would have said there's something wrong with Danny, probably an immigrant who had to get it how it lived. Yeah. She was. Most of the brothers I dealt with had the best relationships with were from the outskirts of the city, not from the 17 wards, and damn sure not the hood and Holly Grove. Yeah, man, I was on the West Bank, so even then it was still like it's a little bit different than being on the East Bank. Thank God I talked to a couple girls on the East Bank, but it didn't work out because of the distance. So, and I know it ain't far, but my car I had a hoopty. I ain't gonna lie, I had a hoopty. You're right. She's from Haiti and had to get it how you live. I actually felt bad for her, and you can see the trauma in her. Yeah, absolutely. I feel bad for her too. I'm from Houma, and my lineage is Algiers. Yeah, outskirts ain't perfect. St. John's, Charles, Terrebonne, but not as edgy and masculine as city broads, unfortunately. Yeah. That's exactly why men don't want to play cleanup man to a dirty house. I want to read this one. I got buku family from the 1%. Oh, from the 1 and the 5. This chick Danny is from the out of the projects. As a man, you really ain't even supposed to be around chicks like this if you're productive. You have to leave that mindset behind. Unfortunately, Brian, you're absolutely correct. You do have to move on from that because that's a whole nother subject. But damn, that's a good part. Brian, you just brought up a good point. But as a man, you start to build and move on. This is why I say, actually, let me say this. This is why I always say that women want a 6-figure dude. Let me actually get it back onto these women here because these are the ones who said it.
How good?
These women said they want a 6-figure dude, but not every woman that wants a 6-figure dude is ready for what comes with a 6-figure type man. They just not. They can scream it, well, I need to, I want a man who could take me and do. You're not ready for that type of lifestyle, baby. Based on the choices that you made and your own physical fitness and health, you ain't ready for it. So that mindset is going to hold you back. That mindset is going to be a taker, and not somebody who's willing to give to you and make you the best person that you need to be. Of course, everyone deserves to be able to find happiness. It's how you live your life that makes you happy. Yep. Shout out to the 15th. Can I fix what stays broken? Nope. It's a wrap. Shout out to you, Lance. What's going on, brother? Danny is real deal project Haitian chick. I've been aware of her for a minute. She says she's schizophrenic. Oh my God. So I told you, there's a lot of trauma there. Kevin Samuel did his part before leaving the earth as a messenger. Thank God for having him. I agree. Yep. I used to also not think I deserved what was best for me due to upbringing and how I grew up. But it took a lot of bad relationships, depression, and true belief of self-worth. Yeah. You know what really helped me was living around this country. Living all around this country was probably one of the best things that it did for me because it showed me that the people where I'm from may not necessarily vibe with me the same way, but when I lived here, it was great. When I lived here, it was good. Where P is at right now, we used to live there when 20 years ago, me and P used to live in New York, where he's at now. And man, they love to be up there. You know what I mean? So to think that there's nobody for you or nobody's gonna respect you, you gotta continue to do the work, but you gotta get in where you fit in and find out where your tribe is. You gotta find your people sometimes. They not gonna just come to you. Too many people just staying where they at and they comfortable. I don't like being comfortable because comfortable means I'm not moving. Comfortable means I'm not growing. Comfortable means I'm not learning. Comfortable means I'm not gonna get to the place I need to be at. Comfortable means I'm gonna be average. Comfortable means I'm gonna be just like everybody else. So, did I miss? Oh, there we go. Brian says the New Orleans area is known for older single women in mid-30s and 40s that are pretty, retired groupies, nobody, wives, dudes know their past. Yeah, again, I haven't lived in New Orleans in a long time, so that's I'll be honest, that's out of my wheelhouse now. I'm actually old enough now that I've been away from New Orleans longer than I've been there. So, but I left at 19, so let me get you on the banner there, Brian. Thank you so much for the $5 holla. I am very grateful. And thank you for your contributions to the chat tonight. Because this channel is y'all, man. I do have one more video for y'all. We're gonna get up out of here. Sorry, I'm a little slow typing. It's been a minute. And I got this mic in my way too. All right. Oh. All right. Let's get back to the comments. 17, me too. I messed up with a lot of reds out there from the 8th and the 9th. Hey, them reds will mess you up bad. Don't go broke trying to look rich. Absolutely. Lance says, chilling fam, always tell people never get comfortable. That's facts. That's facts. Like, if you being uncomfortable all the time isn't always easy and it don't feel good, but it definitely make your life more interesting. It definitely keep you moving. Actually, I get scared when I'm comfortable. I get scared because I feel like I'm not doing something I'm supposed to be doing. It scares me. Absolutely. All right, I got one last video. We're already at the 2-hour mark. Let me put this one out. Now, let me get my up on the screen so I can set this up for y'all. Now, the last thing I want to tell y'all is I know this is kind of off topic, but I think about our kids all the time, man. And right now, the kids, bro, I don't know if I could be a kid in school right now because they got a lot of distractions. That's all I'm going to say about that. Check this out.
And you know why these teachers be mad at me? Because my janitor be doing everything I tell him to do. Boop.
You know why our kids is dumb as fuck? Because look at these bad bitches that's teaching our kids. All these bitches is bad. These is teachers. I never had a bad teacher. All my teachers was frumpy old bitches.
Mine too.
Look at her. You think I could concentrate on any math when I see this? Teachers with BBLs, teachers with titties popping, body outfits. These is bad bitches teaching our kids. What the fuck is going on? America, we doomed. These is women of mass destruction. Look at this. This is a bad bitch. What the fuck she doing teaching? Nah, OnlyFans must be fucking firing or some shit, because how all the baddies is teaching now? The fuck?
Bro, I felt this one. Let me tell you why I felt this one. Because the teachers I had were all old women. All of them. Every one of them was an older woman. And I mean, like, a couple of them were pretty. A couple of them were cute, maybe, for that teacher thing. But none of them looked like any of this. Not even a little bit. This ain't even right. I would have been distracted. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I had pretty decent grades, but there's no way I'd have good grades. Or at least I'd be raising my hand all the time. Okay? Your boy said, no wonder our kids are dumb as. Hey, actually, I'm a raising one. These teachers right here, this is why they be sleeping with the teachers, man. This is why these kids be trying to sleep with these teachers. Eventually, enough kids come through. You know, old Betty Wiggs everywhere when I was in high school. Yeah, forever blessed, bro. Hey, these teachers they was old, man. Ain't nobody was thinking about sleeping with teachers. Man, ain't nobody was thinking about that. And the teachers back in the day, I didn't have no Miss So-and-so. All my teachers was Mrs. blah, blah, blah. Mrs. whatever. This chick right here, this says Miss Bryant. This is Miss Lacey. This is Miss Catherine. I ain't had nobody you call Miss. Every teacher I had was Mrs. So-and-so. Mrs. So-and-so. I don't know what her name is, but Mrs. That's been going on since the 2000s. Yeah, well, I've been out of school. I'm 30 years out of school. I can't. No, man, I can't. That one went viral in that gold, that shirt. Wait, that one went viral in the gold shirt. Old man is a street ninja. The gold shirt. What, did I miss one? Oh, this one right here with the gold shirt. Anyway, yeah, bro. You know what's funny? maybe teachers are the new the flight attendants, because all the flight attendants now are like these old ladies and gay dudes, right? So maybe teachers now are the new flight attendants. Who knows, right? I heard that once on How I Met Your Mother. There's always that one profession that all the fine women go to at the same time. Maybe it's teachers, but I ain't been around those schools in a long time, so I wouldn't have known such things. So I don't know. It is what it is. All right, gents, we got to get up out of here. Thank you all for being here tonight. Again, these are all traits that we're seeing, that we've collectively seen. And you got to realize that, ladies, a lot of men don't want to deal with this. A lot of this stuff is disqualifying for men because he can't fix all that stuff going on with you. He can't. And nor should he. Y'all talk about doing the work, then do the work. And the first thing that it takes to do the work is taking accountability, which I know is kryptonite to a lot of modern women today. But all right, we'll be back with a new video on Friday. I just filmed a members only video. So for my members, thank you very much. That video will be out tomorrow. I'm gonna say tomorrow because I'm a little tired right now, but I'll get that video out first thing in the morning or by the early afternoon. So look out for that for my members. And you could be a member too for $4.99 price. A cup of coffee, you can get some extra content. And I will be pumping out some more content. I've just been a little bit busy lately. Y'all know everything going on with me and everything like that. Make sure you check down in the links in the description for my book, for the different stuff that I'm promoting to you all, the stuff that I use, this cup, my ashwagandha, my workout gloves. I put stuff in the comments that I use. Hopefully you all use that stuff too. Again, we'll be back with a new video on Friday. Thank you, gents, for being here. And until next time, live your best life.